Here we are, fire over there. I don't know why I'm sitting over here because my back's cold. I should actually probably have put my chair with my back to the fire and then this over this way. But, you know, hey, hindsight's 2020 always. These are all the chunks, the portobello mushrooms. I had already been sauteing the green onions and the green beans and the radishes, all the harder vegetables, the radishes, the green beans, and then the green onions. And I've just tossed in the portobello mushrooms and the oyster mushrooms, which I'm so excited about because I hardly ever can find them or ever eat them. There's an oyster mushroom right there. They're beautiful and they're really unctuous. So we've got the radishes, the thyme, the ginger, the curry, the huge portobello chunks, and you can see how they're still really quite white on one side. But I just plopped in some extra butter, and it's hilarious is because this wonderful butter from Ireland, no one's touching it because it's in this giant 1 pound chunk. And I guess the people that live in Payson want their butter in 1/4 pound sections in a box. And this butter is wrapped in just a piece of foil. So I get this butter for like 1/3 of the price of regular domestic butter. And this butter is amazing. So I've been cooking with it actually the last couple weeks and have been quite thrilled. And it's a really good price. So just continuing to kind of get the portobellos cooked. And the thing about the portobellos is the thing that makes them wonderful is the fresh ginger. And I wish I had fresh garlic, but I don't. But I do have green onions. If you don't have green onions, you can just do regular old onions. So I'm just, because a portobello mushroom is like a chunk of steak or meat. It's wonderful. And as a matter of fact, I know if you go look back on some of my older videos, I have where I've cut them into just large slices and cook them like a piece of steak. But today we're just kind of frying it up. And lots of butter and garlic and curry and salt and sea salt and pepper. Always sea salt, never regular salt. So we're just trying to get the ginger and the thyme. And I wish I had sage and other things, but they're really super hard to come by. And again, that's why I miss my garden, because I don't have all the herbs and spices I'd like. But these chunks of portobello mushroom are going to be so amazing once they've soaked up all this. And near the very, very end, I'm going to put a tiny bit of wine, less than 1/4 cup, to deglaze the pan. And then it sort of kind of releases a lot of the flavors. And it also counteracts a little bit of the fattiness of the butter. But, you know, I love butter. And I do like the fact that I put radishes in, because I think radishes are underused. And just like people need to take more turnips and beets and rutabagas and boil them and mash them up with potatoes or sweet potatoes, because they're so incredibly healthy for you. And hey, if you're at the grocery store and you can't find any potatoes, grab some beets and rutabagas and turnips and try cooking them like potatoes, like mashed potatoes. And I think you'd be pleasantly pleased, especially with a bit of sea salt and Irish butter. I am so excited about this. Have a good night.